Archangel Michael says, the veil is being lifted, and what was hidden in the shadows is about to meet the light. You have sensed something wasn't right, but you pushed it down, hoping it was just your imagination. The truth is not only real, it's closer than you think. Someone special to you was once deeply involved with someone who never had good intentions. This connection was masked with charm, wrapped in smiles, and decorated with false promises. But behind it was a dark energy feeding on confusion and power. They pretended to be love, but they were manipulation in disguise. They knew exactly what to say, exactly how to act, and how to bend the emotions of the one you care for. The worst part? This wasn't just a relationship, it was a spiritual setup. You've been protected from seeing this truth for a reason. Timing is everything in the divine realm, and now the appointed moment has come for you to witness the full picture. You will not be shaken, you will be empowered. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The person you love, the one who matters so deeply to your heart, was caught in a connection forged by deceit. The enemy used a seductive voice, a false warmth, and mirrored affection to trap their soul. But heaven is intervening. Archangel Michael says, what you could not break through with conversation, heaven is now breaking with divine force. The relationship that once held power over their heart is now turning to dust. The enemy's grip is being shattered. This person wasn't just involved, they were emotionally bound. They believed they had found peace, but it was a crafted illusion built to weaken them slowly. But what once confused them is becoming clearer than ever. They are starting to awaken. Every day, a piece of the deception falls apart. Every night, their spirit cries out for truth and your presence. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They have remembered moments with you that feel purer than anything else they've experienced. And now they are comparing those memories with the false love they were in. The differences are too powerful to ignore. The other person's mask is falling off. Their lies are no longer protected by time or distance. They are being exposed one manipulation at a time. You'll soon learn that this enemy didn't just deceive them, they envied you. They knew who you were before the person you love even did. They studied you, observed your life, and acted fast to keep you out of the picture. But they failed to realize one thing: you were divinely chosen. And what is chosen by the divine can never be truly replaced. They tried to become you, but the Spirit does not lie. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Your name has been brought up repeatedly in quiet conversations and secret prayers. The person you love never fully forgot you, even when they were lost. You lived in the back of their mind like a sacred whisper they couldn't silence. Every wrong path they took kept leading them back to your memory. What once was cloudy is now clear. The comparison between you and that other person was never fair, but now it's undeniable. This person is preparing to tell you everything. Their heart has carried this burden in silence, and soon their confession will pour out like a flood. They are ashamed but hopeful, scared but ready. Their voice may tremble, but their soul is certain. What you will hear soon is not just information, it's liberation. You will finally understand the depth of their confusion and the clarity they now walk in. Type Amen to get blessing 414. The false relationship was wrapped in drama, secrets, and manipulation. It was never sacred. It was strategic, orchestrated by someone who saw your light and wanted to dim it by keeping them distracted. But Archangel Michael says, the chains are falling. Heaven has called time on this deception. The person they were with is going to show their true form in public. An argument, a slip-up, or a public exposure will change everything. Screenshots, voice recordings, or confessions will come forward. What was private will suddenly become visible to all. There is a storm coming, but it is not for you. You have already passed the test. You are the one the storm clears a path for. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Now that the truth is in motion, the person you care about will begin to seek you differently. They will approach not as someone confused, but as someone reborn. Their steps will be heavy with remorse, but filled with intention. Your forgiveness is powerful, but your discernment will be needed. You are not being asked to forget, only to understand from a higher place. The divine doesn't waste pain, and everything you've endured will now be a foundation for something real. The fake relationship had to crumble so that you could be elevated. The one who hurt you by walking away will now return with humility. Not everyone gets a second chance, but this is no ordinary love. Heaven is not forcing you, it's informing you. You hold the power now. Choose from wisdom, not from wound. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. You'll see signs all around confirming what's happening. A familiar scent, a strange dream, or a song that randomly plays with perfect timing. Pay attention, heaven is speaking. There is a deep shift in the spirit realm regarding your life. The energy that once pulled people away from you is now reversing. What left is trying to come back. Archangel Michael says, no one can steal what God has marked for your destiny. The person who tried to copy your essence will fade, while you shine brighter. What was delayed is about to show up with multiplied glory. A conversation is coming that will change everything. It won't be forced, it will flow. The moment is already being planned in the background. Type Amen to get blessing 111. When you see this person again, don't be surprised if they cry. Don't be shocked if they struggle to get the words out. This isn't just a reunion, it's a spiritual reckoning. They may tell you things that hurt to hear. But hidden in that pain is a freedom you've been waiting for. When they tell the truth, chains will break. The enemy who tried to destroy what was sacred underestimated your resilience. They didn't know you had the backing of heaven. Every arrow they threw is returning to them sevenfold. Now your table is being prepared in their presence. The celebration won't be silent, it will be seen. You will sit with peace, clothed in favor, glowing with divine approval. Type Amen to get blessing 707. This message comes with urgency because the shift is already happening. You might feel emotional waves, energy draining, or vivid dreams. That's spiritual movement, it's not random. Do not block the person when they reach out. Divine wisdom will guide you in how to respond. This is not a trap, it's a breakthrough. You will be given a moment to decide. Do you pick up the call? Do you read the message? Do you open the door? Whatever you choose, heaven supports your healing. You're not being asked to fix anything, only to be aware, awake, and aligned. Restoration doesn't always mean reunion, but clarity will always bring peace. Type Amen to get blessing 808. There's a moment coming when everything will make sense. The tears you cried will be understood. The nights you questioned your worth will dissolve in the glow of divine revelation. The one who walked away with another is now walking back with broken pride. And that is not your burden, it's their lesson. Yours is to rise with grace and choose with discernment. Let your heart listen more than your ears. Let your soul speak louder than your hurt. Let your peace become your power. This season is about clarity. And clarity is the greatest gift of all. The mask has fallen, the truth remains. Type Amen to get blessing 313. There will be whispers around you as the story unfolds. People who once doubted you will now defend you. You won't need to explain. Your elevation will do the talking. The one who tried to copy your energy is losing their grip. They thought they could win using imitation. But heaven made you an original, and no one can replace what's divine. You are about to be remembered and respected in the way you always deserved. This is not just a return, it's a reckoning. The truth has arrived, and it's choosing you. Stand still, let it unfold. The real story is only just beginning. Watch how God turns this betrayal into your brightest chapter. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. The winds of divine timing are blowing directly toward your restoration. Everything that tried to replace you is now being stripped away, leaving only what is true and meant to remain. This is not a coincidence, it is a sacred reversal of every wrong turn that impacted your heart. The person who once dismissed your presence is now realizing that no one else can bring them the kind of soul-deep peace that you did. They are searching through memories, photos, and conversations that once seemed ordinary, but now they carry divine weight. You were not just a chapter in their story, you were the anchor to their truth. They are having flashbacks of the moments when they laughed with you, when they felt safe with you, when the world seemed softer because of you. Those moments are haunting them now, in the best way possible. Because now they understand, it wasn't just love, it was destiny trying to speak. The counterfeit connection is crumbling faster than anyone expected. There are arguments behind closed doors, truths being shouted in anger, and secrets bursting out in chaos. The house built on lies is being consumed by the truth that was delayed but never denied. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You were never the problem, you were the threat to the illusion. The person who tried to hold your loved one captive in emotional chains knew they could never match your soul. So they played games, planted doubts, and created distance, but it didn't last. Now the divine spotlight is shining on their manipulation. People are seeing their behavior. Those who once supported their union are now stepping away, no longer willing to pretend. The spiritual realm has declared this a season of exposure. What was once hidden beneath smiles and filtered pictures is unraveling. And through it all, your name remains unshaken. Archangel Michael says, truth always finds its way to the surface. Your tears have been recorded, your patience acknowledged, your heart preserved. What the enemy meant to steal is returning to you multiplied. Type Amen to get blessing 234. Soon, you will receive a message, unexpected, raw, emotional. It may come in the form of a late-night call, a sudden text, or a voice note they never had the courage to send before. And in it will be the truth you always knew, but waited patiently to hear. They will admit they were wrong, not because they want pity, but because they need release. Their pride has been peeled back layer by layer, and underneath it is a heart that's finally ready to be honest. And in their honesty, you will find your power. This moment will feel like time stands still. As they speak, your spirit will recognize the sound of sincerity, of humility, of change. It won't erase the past, but it will make sense of it. You are not being asked to forget the pain, but to hold the wisdom it taught you. You are not being told to run back, but to stand rooted in your power. Let heaven guide your response. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The fake love story has turned into a silent war. While they once posted about each other, now they post about sadness, loneliness, and confusion. That's not love, that's spiritual fatigue from walking outside divine alignment. They are watching your name rise again in circles they thought they'd erased you from. People are whispering your name, your glow, your grace. You are not just returning, you are rising with confirmation. Their pride stopped them from choosing you before. But the truth is, your energy never left them. Even in another person's arms, it was your voice they missed, your presence they longed for. They are coming back, not because they have to, but because their soul is being pulled back by truth. The kind of love you gave can't be faked, replicated, or forced. And now they know it. Type Amen to get blessing 666. There will be a moment soon when you'll be sitting alone, and suddenly, you'll feel a shift. That's the spiritual thread between you and them pulling tighter. It's the sign that the truth is breaking through their denial. They are seeing your name in dreams. They're hearing your laughter in crowded rooms. They're remembering details that once seemed small, your favorite color, the way you smiled when nervous, the softness in your goodbye. These signs are not accidents, they are divine echoes calling them to return. Their heart is being stirred. Their spirit is being awakened. You are not being asked to chase them. You are being prepared to receive what is now mature, awakened, and aware. Heaven is placing you in position. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The person they were with, your spiritual enemy, senses their shift. That's why they're acting more controlling, more aggressive, more desperate. But it won't work anymore. Their lies are tired. Their mask is slipping. Their charm no longer holds power over someone who is waking up. This final unraveling is going to happen fast. Arguments will increase. Secrets will explode. A separation is imminent. You will hear about it, not because you chased the gossip, but because truth always finds its way to your ears when your spirit has been pure all along. And when it comes, it will come with confirmation, not confusion. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Your forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. Letting go of resentment makes space for what's divine. Don't let bitterness delay your blessing. When they come back, it's okay to listen with grace and choose with wisdom. You don't owe them access, but you deserve understanding. You've earned the right to choose from peace, not pressure. This next chapter in your life is being written by truth, not trauma. The tables are turning in your favor. The divine reversal is not just coming, it's already begun. Archangel Michael says, "What was once used against you will now speak for you. Your name will rise in places where it was once erased." This is divine recompense. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. In the coming days, you'll begin to notice a few unusual signs. You might wake up feeling like someone was talking to you in your sleep. You might see their name repeatedly on your screen. That's their spirit reaching for you. They may not have the words yet, but their soul has already started walking toward you. Their pride is collapsing under the weight of the truth. This is the miracle you didn't see coming. Because it's not wrapped in romance, it's wrapped in divine clarity. The confusion is clearing. The games are ending. Now it's time for you to walk into this new season with open eyes and a healed heart. Don't rush. Don't shrink. Don't fear. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. The person who once broke your spirit is now broken in spirit. They tried to replace you with a shadow, but now they crave your light. The one who was chosen by deception is being rejected by truth. You don't need to say much. Your elevation will say it all. Your glow will speak louder than any explanation. This is your harvest for every night you cried and every time you chose love over revenge. You held your peace. Now heaven is holding your victory. This reunion may or may not be romantic, but it will be redemptive. The truth that was buried is now being resurrected. The divine spotlight is yours. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. A celebration is coming to your name. You will be recognized, not just by the one who left, but by everyone who thought you were forgotten. You will shine again, not just in memory, but in real-time glory. This message is your confirmation. Someone special to you was in a serious relationship with your spiritual enemy, but now the battle is over. You've won in silence, and heaven is honoring your resilience in full display. Everything that was taken is returning in better form. Everything that was stolen is being replaced with divine upgrades. You are the original, not the replacement. And now the world will see what heaven always knew. You were never forgotten, you were being reserved. And now it's time to be revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. The path ahead is no longer covered in fog, it's wide open, paved by the truth that had to rise from the ashes of betrayal. The person you once loved, the one who strayed into the arms of someone who pretended well, is finally stepping into the clarity you prayed they would find. Their eyes are now seeing what their soul always knew: you were never the one to walk away. You'll feel their energy before they speak. The air around you will shift. They're rehearsing what to say, what to admit, what to ask, but heaven will guide the words. They're not just coming back to say they're sorry, they're returning with awareness. They are different now, reshaped by pain, matured by experience, and softened by truth. You don't have to accept them back into your life, but you do deserve to hear the apology meant for your healing. You'll sense the tension in their voice, the pause before every confession, the breath they take before releasing the truth they've been carrying. This isn't a game anymore. This is sacred. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. You are not the same person you were when they left. You've evolved. You've expanded spiritually, emotionally, and even physically. What hurt you once no longer holds power. What made you cry now makes you wise. You walk with discernment now, and that is your armor. You'll be able to see through their intention immediately. The moment they stand in front of you, their spirit will speak louder than their words. And you'll know. Your silence will shake them. Your calmness will humble them. Your grace will pierce the guilt they've buried for so long. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. The enemy thought they won when they lured your loved one away. They celebrated in secret. But heaven never took its eyes off you. Now the enemy is panicking. Their access is being revoked. Their name is being forgotten. They are watching everything slip away. They thought they secured a future, but all they did was delay destiny. And destiny always wins. You are being positioned in full view of those who thought they buried your purpose. What was covered is now being uncovered. What was delayed is being fast-tracked. Type Amen to get blessing 5252. In their private moments, your loved one is writing things they'll never post. Their journal holds words you were meant to hear. They've written letters, unsent messages, and prayers with your name. They've cried tears you'll never see. They've replayed the moments they left, the words they said, the ones they never got to say. Regret is burning in them, but not to destroy them, only to purify. You will recognize the shift. You will feel when it's time. Don't force it. Just be still. Archangel Michael says, when heaven restores, it never repeats the old. It builds something new with the raw material of truth. This next season won't be a recycled past, it'll be a resurrected purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 606. What is coming will not be painful, it will be healing. Even if tears fall, they'll fall with purpose. Even if emotions rise, they will rise with understanding. This is a divine cleansing. Not just of your heart, but theirs too. The deception is over. The pretending has ended. You are walking into a season where your truth becomes your covering. No one will be able to take what belongs to you anymore. No one will be able to pretend better than your authentic light. This love wasn't lost, it was tested. And it is returning either as a lesson or as destiny fulfilled. But either way, you will win. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Expect signs to intensify. You'll hear their name from strangers. You'll feel their energy in the middle of the night. You'll catch yourself thinking of them just moments before they reach out. These signs are not distractions, they are confirmations. You are in alignment. You are on the right frequency. This is your signal to stay in your power. Don't lower your standards. Don't rush into forgiveness without clarity. You are not who you used to be. You are the healed version. The awakened version. The elevated version. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. They're going to struggle when they see you again. Not because you'll be cruel, but because your glow will remind them of everything they mishandled. Your peace will feel unfamiliar, almost unreachable. But don't let their guilt make you shrink. Your strength is not a weapon, it's a witness. Your survival is not a burden, it's your blessing. They are returning to a version of you they never expected. More confident. More protected. More aware. This is the power of divine justice. It doesn't need revenge. It only needs time. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Now, they are remembering every time they could have chosen you and didn't. Every time they believed a lie instead of asking you directly. Every time they let someone else speak over your truth. Those regrets will guide them now. Not to beg, but to rebuild. Not to manipulate, but to honor. Heaven is not sending them back to cause confusion. They are returning with a broken ego and a willing heart. And whether you say yes or no, your soul will finally breathe. Because the apology is part of your release. The closure is part of your elevation. The moment of truth is your next doorway. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. This is the part where heaven rewards your quiet loyalty. The way you stayed silent while being misunderstood. The way you prayed for their peace even when they wounded you. The way you chose not to expose them. The way you walked away with grace, not gossip. All of that is being honored. You are about to see your name vindicated. Your silence will become strength. Your pain will become poetry. And your love, the real kind, will never go to waste. It's returning in forms you never imagined. Get ready. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. Every delayed embrace. Every text that was never sent. Every emotion that had no space to be expressed. It's all returning now with clarity. No more confusion. No more guessing. The divine is putting everything in order. This message reached you because you were meant to receive what's coming next. A divine conversation. A healed heart. A new revelation. You will not miss it. You will not misunderstand it. You will walk into it fully aware. Type Amen to get blessing 4646. A love that was stolen is now being returned with reverence. A truth that was buried is being dug up and placed in front of you. And you will decide, with wisdom, not wounds, what belongs in your life from here. Let the past teach you. Let the future excite you. Let the present prepare you. This chapter is sacred. This reunion is divine. This moment is yours. Heaven has cleared the way. The truth is no longer hidden. And you, chosen one, are standing in full authority. Type Amen to get blessing 9999.